by doing this evening. Okay, today we're gonna look at some things. Number one, we're gonna say why is this happening to me? Was I set up? Why was I set up? Why is all this going on? Why is because from my conclusion is that Elizabeth Lowe, I feel as if Elizabeth Lowe is losing her money. She's going broke. Period. She's going freaking broke. She's not paying her bills. This property is in foreclosure. As you can see, all the documents, the lawyers that have been going after her for this money. And we're going to see how much that is. Another thing is, while we was in court for the restorative possession, Elizabeth Lowe was on the stand and she said, something really stood out to me. She said, someone paid him $14,000 to stay there for 2 weeks. That's a lot of money. I wish I thought of that. That was brilliant. And I said, damn, okay, now we're finding out more stuff. So, another thing is Elizabeth Lowe does not have a right to evict me. That is the most important thing. She does not have the right to evict me. She has no more rights to that property, period. Why? We're going to talk about that right now. So let's go into the initial complaint. Well, the summary complaint. And we're going to go into that. We're going to look at first, what is the bank suing Elizabeth Lowe for and how much money? So let's go into that right now. Let's look at that. But first, let's actually look at that. There was a summary judgment, which was granted. So let's go down to that and see when was that granted. So here we go. We can actually go to what date it was. So we're looking on this side right here, and we're looking for the something to say granted. So let's go. Let's see where we're at. Let's see if we can find it, people. It's gonna say summary judgment. Okay, order right here, people. Let's go to it right here. Okay, order granting summary judgment. That means the bank won. Okay, that's a big victory for the bank right there. Okay, so let's go to that order granting summary judgment in exhibits here. Let's try that again. Order granting summary judgment, exhibit. Okay, here we go. This is the exhibit. So it was a decision in order. Okay. This is the judge. This foreclosure action arises out of consolidation loan to defendant Lowe secured property located at 231 East 60th Street. This is my address. Plaintiff claims, who is the bank, that Miss Lowe stopped making payments in March 2018 and now owes over, this is not the exact number, people, over $4 million. Okay? Over four, let's just put that line there. Stop making payments in March 2008 and now owes over $4 million. Now, another very important thing in this document that this is all public information, people, so you guys can go look at this. All you have to do is just go to the court system and look up Supreme Court, and then look up this index number right here, people. All right, let's zoom into it. Hold on, people. Let's zoom into it. Let's zoom in. When you look up that index number right here, people, you're gonna be able to find all this information for yourself. Okay, this is public information. All right, let's go down. Okay, all these orders granting. Another one is here that a referee was appointed. We're gonna go here where it says, okay, people, order the referee ordered that the referee is prohibited. Okay, let's go up a little bit. Hold on, because we got to get to where the referee was appointed. Okay. Here we go. Right here. Ordered that the plaintiff motion for summary judgment against defendant Elizabeth Lowe is granted. Okay, that means whatever they say happened there, where she owes this money, it's a fact. Okay, ordered that Joseph, this is the person in Fishkill, is hereby appointed as the referee. What does the referee do? The referee is going to compute how much money at the end of the day Elizabeth Lowe owes, and how much money is the bank trying to recover from her before it actually gavel comes down, foreclosure, this is what you owe. That is his job, to get those numbers together. Okay, so now let's go to something very important. Order that the plaintiff shall serve a copy of this order with notice of entry on all parties entitled to notice, including the referee appointed here. Okay, so we're going to get to that next, but let's look at something very, 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 very important, people. Now, this right here says that a fiduciary, okay, fiduciary, sorry, I get mixed up with that word. Okay, fiduciary. So right here, people, a fiduciary was appointed. What does that mean? What is a fiduciary? That is important to know. Okay, let's zoom out. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's get back to the courts. Let's go over here, people. Okay. Now, this is a government website. Here you can see newyorkcourts.gov. IG fiduciary. Okay, this is going to be an executive summary. Fiduciaries perform a wide range of functions in New York courts. Courts, for example, appoint fiduciaries as guardians of incapacitated persons, as receivers for properties involved in foreclosure proceedings. Okay, people, let's get back on there. Let's get a little closer. Fiduciaries, when it comes to foreclosures, fiduciaries as receivers for properties involved in foreclosure proceedings. Not after foreclosure, but during the proceedings of those cases. Okay, now we got that. That's from a government website, people. Now let's go. Now we know a fiduciary is a receiver. Now let's go here to receivership again. Here, people, this is newyorkcourts.gov. I'm teaching you guys a little something. We got to educate ourselves as we go, because people think we're stupid. Okay, we got this white lady coming to the door, bringing locksmiths and drilling shit, and she has no right to even come up in the property because she's not even in charge of it. Here, so properties are placed into receivership when owners are unwilling or unable to make repairs or pay housing court fees on their own, or when a court appoints one because they're in a foreclosure. Receivers, okay, let's go in. Deceased. When is the remedy to use a receiver? Tenants. These receiverships empower the receiver to stand in the shoes of the property owner. Here we go, people. Let's get into it. Oh, snap. Let's go back. Oh, gosh. Look into there. Okay, people. Let's go into it. Let's get into it. Okay, let's read that one more time. These receiverships empower the receiver to stand in. Okay, let's get that. Okay, there we go. Stand in the shoes of the property owner. Okay, there we go. That's very important. Remember, this is on the New York State government website. This is what it's saying. All right, but no one, police or nobody, wants to be smart enough to see this shit. They just believe a white woman. Okay. Now, let's go here. Oh, we have frequently asked questions. Oh, yes, we have frequently asked questions. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. How do you make complaints? How do I get into receivership? Here, can I place or remove tenants? All right, this is an important one, people. Again, we're doing some important things here. Can I place or remove tenants? The answer is no. Okay, Elizabeth Lowe cannot place or remove tenants. You cannot place or remove tenants. If you have a problem with the current tenant or would like to place a tenant or to like to place a new tenant, you should speak with the receiver and seek the approval of the court. Okay, people? So remember that. All right? That's good to know. All right. Yes. Now, let's get back into Elizabeth Lowe. Also, we have documents here saying that a receiver, this is the date right here, appointed. It's right here, people. It's right here. Police don't want to look at this. Nobody wants to look at this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They just want to, yeah. Get out, nigga. Here you go. All right. 6/18/2019. 3 years ago, an appointed receiver, a fiduciary, was appointed to the case. Okay, people, that means it was decided. The answer is yes, it was decided, and the order went in 9/12/2019. Again, this is the court system. This is public. This is the same foreclosure, the same docket number. Okay, people? Now, let's get into the next juicy thing again, okay? Here we go. Let's get into it. Where was we at? Oh, here we go. Sorry, people. Now, let's go and see about the referee, the one that's supposed to compute those numbers. When does the referee come in with his numbers? Okay. Let's go in. Order granted. Referee's oath and report. Okay, people. Here we go right here. All right. Let's follow the red. The referee's oath and report. He took an oath to say, this motherfucker owe this much money. Yeah, she owe that money. Let's see how much she owe, people. Let's go. Here we go. Referee oath exhibit. Let's get in there. Come up. Here we go. Let's get into it, people. Okay, referee's oath. This is an exhibit. Referee's oath and report of amount due. How much does this lady owe? And why does she want me out? Because I'm getting that money. Because she wants that money. Okay? That's why. This is all reason why. She used me. She used me to fix it up, get everything. She knew what I was doing. Then bam. 5.5. Oh, we gotta zoom in on this. The referee signed that. Let's get up on that. Let's get there. Let's get up big on this one. 5.5 $5,575,107.63. Now I hold down that 63 cents for her. If she need that 63, I get that for her. I can find that for her. I get that somewhere. We can pull that up. Okay, people, let's get up on it. Let's get into it. Yeah, that's what she owed. So we know now that she don't got no rights to the property. We know now that she owed this money to the bank, and they want that money. Okay, that's all signed, stamped, the judge, everything been notarized. Get that money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, again, let's just say, oh, you know, this, that, let's just say that, you know, it doesn't matter anyway, people, because we can go, let's go over here. Let's go to her actual mortgage. Let's go to her mortgage right here. I want you guys to see something else, okay? I want you guys to see something else. Slow down. I want you guys, let's go back in here. I don't know if they'll let me back in. Okay, they did. Okay, let's go here, people. Let's go see Elizabeth Lowe's mortgage. Let's see some documents in her mortgage that says that she gave this up. Okay. Occupant, what type of documents we have here? Amended. Matter of fact, it'll be in the original summary complaint. That's where it'll be at. Let's go in here. Let's go see her mortgage up in here. Let's do that. Here we go, people. Okay. Let's go down to her mortgage. And we're going to go down to page 46 of her mortgage. 46 of these documents. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, this sign right there. Okay, let's go down here. Let's zoom in. Let's go in. A sign of rents. A point of receiver. Lender in possession. Lender in possession. Okay, guys. Lender gives notice of default. We go down here. Let's go down here. This is where it's at right here, people. Let's go. You ready? Okay, let's get up in here. Let's get our little red dot going. All right, let's get up in here. Okay, now let's look around. Let's see what we can find over here. If the rents of the property are not significant to cover the cost of taking control of and managing the property, which there is no rent, but that was, she tried to go under the table and rent it to me, huh? So there was no rent, because then she had to give that rent up. Because if there was rent, then the rent would be paid to the bank. So if the lender gives notice of default, all rents received by the borrower shall be held by the borrower as trustee for the benefits of the lender only, to be applied to the what's that? I don't know. Secured by the secretary instrument. Okay, lender shall be entitled to collect and receive all rents of the property. Okay, that's in her mortgage, and she signed it right here. But let's get back down here. Let's get back down here to no money. So there's no money being given up. Okay, so collecting and manage the property, and of collecting the rents, any funds expended by lender for such purpose shall become indebtedness of the borrower. So if the lender takes control of the property, there's no money being put into the property by the rent, which there is no rent, then the lender has to use their own money to take care of the property while it's in foreclosure, while she defaulted on it. Okay, that's when she defaulted. Now again, lender or lender's agents or a judicial appointed receiver, which was appointed, shall not be required to enter upon, take control, or maintain the property before or after giving notice of default to borrower. However, lender or lender's agents or judicially appointed receiver may do so at any time when a default occurs. So they can do it after a default occurs, and she defaulted a long time ago. Any application of rent shall not cure or waive any defaults of invalidate any other right or remedy of lender. This assignment of rents of the property shall initiate when all the sums secured of the security instrument are paid in full. Signed, yours truly, Elizabeth Lowe. So, people, she doesn't even have a right. They just let this white lady come in there and take me out, and didn't even have a right. She basically just broke in and just broke into my crib and just kicked me out. Like, what type of stuff is this? Like, This is still just amazing to me, people. This is amazing to me. I just don't understand it. Gotta be because I'm a black man, they think I'm stupid. But you guys be the judge of that, you know? That's all your information for the day. You know, I just gave you guys a little bit of knowledge and what's the motive behind all of this. So, we go with this information. The judge don't even want to see this. So, what's the sense? Okay? All right, people. Thank you. Everybody have a good night.